Hey guys, so today I want to talk about my favorite topic, which was coming to Japan, but as a student. The reason why it's my favorite topic is because that's the first time I came to Japan. I came to study abroad in Chiba, which is like right near Tokyo. And for me, it was like amazing because my dream is to learn a lot of different languages. And at the time, I was listening to Japanese rock, so I thought, like, man, I don't understand what's going on. Now it's pretty funny, but Japanese people really don't understand what's going on in the songs either. So I guess that really solved nothing. But yeah, I came to Japan because I thought I would. I mean, like, there's stuff that you understand and stuff you don't. But I thought I would, like, man, I'm gonna understand everything. But Japanese people don't understand everything because sometimes the words are kind of funky in there, so they're just like, what's going on? But they just sing along or whatever because I mean they have the lyrics and so forth. So I mean that didn't solve nothing, but that's kind of one of the reasons why I came to Japan. Now, I think it's the best method to coming to Japan. One, because to come to Japan you do need a degree. So if you don't have a degree, you can't come anyway. And two, if you're coming on like a government scholarship, you're pretty much getting a lot of things paid for, like housing. You're probably taking out like a loan at the same time or something like that, or like any scholarships. And they have a lot of different scholarships that you can get to come to like anywhere actually, but to come to Japan too, since it's abroad, there's tons of scholarships out there. If you guys look, that you can just come to Japan. And I feel like it's just so much free money, like, to come and just study abroad. You get that 1 year, you get to really see how Japan is. I mean, everybody has like that, I think Japan's like this, I think France is like this, I think Mexico is like this, but you really don't know unless you actually come. And I mean, I didn't know a lot of things, and I found out majority kind of when I started meeting people that were from Japan back at my home university, because they started shooting down like all the different things. Like, oh, I think, oh, Japanese people are so nice, and they just be like, and I'm like, are Japanese people not that nice? Like, what's going on? Like, but like, I learned so much from them like before I even came to Japan, so it was actually pretty crazy because I'm just like, wow, like all the things that I thought Japan would kind of be like it wasn't. And then I had, there's those some like, no, Japan's not like that. Don't listen to him. And he's like, wait, what? Kind of like, Japan's like this, like this. I'm like, okay. But obviously I'm coming here anyway, so I'm going to figure out what's actually like good and what's actually not. So obviously the guy that said majority of the bad things was correct. And then the one that tried to praise Japan the most was obviously falsifying a lot of things. But I mean, he was trying to make it sound perfect. I was like, I don't think it's perfect, but I thought like this and this. But the other guy, he was actually telling me the truth when he said like, a lot of that stuff is not as you think it is. And that's kind of why I came to America. And honestly, I'd rather live in America than Japan. I was like, why? Hearing all that stuff was kind of like, wait, so like, is it not like that good of a place or what? But I mean, then there's also that thing of, I live in this country, so I do want to get away and live in a different country. If you have like that kind of thing going on where you want to try to live in a whole different lot of countries to see which one like fits you the best, like friends wise, family wise, traveling, maybe food and so forth, like you like that kind of thing, so that's where you're gonna go. But for me, like, I went to study abroad, and I thought, like, since I'm learning Japanese right now, I might as well go to Japan and, study Japanese. So I came to Japan, and like I said, there's just so many different ways that you can come to Japan. But just through coming from school, and so forth, and getting that government scholarship. And for me, my plan was, I mean, at the time, I was hearing the stuff that my friend was saying, but at the same time, I was like, like, I don't really know. And for me, even when it goes with, like, I don't like him or I don't like her or whatever, I like to figure that stuff out for myself. So I was like, well, I'm going to go and I'm going to see how Japan is for myself, and I came the first time, and like I said, I mean, there's a lot of different things that happen, but the main point, the main point is that I came here to study Japanese. The reason why, like, I think it's the best method other than like teaching, coming here to teach, is one, like I said, you're getting like all the things paid for. So like rent, most likely, you know, utility and so forth, stuff like that. A lot of that's coming out from like, you know, government like loans or like scholarships and stuff like that. And like, when else in life are you going to be able to just get that like loan or that scholarship to go like study in a different like country, or you know, to live in a different country? I mean, especially if you're from America, I feel like we don't really have too much of that stuff. I mean, my friends in Japan, they had so many different scholarships that were offered to Japan to like go like work for a year in like Europe and stuff. And I'm like, where's that scholarship for me? I want to go to Europe. You know, I would love to work in Europe for a year. But like, I feel like America, I don't know about all countries, but I know Japan gets a lot of different scholarships to go like all over the world to like do things like teach. My friend was teaching Japanese in like Malaysia, you know, and stuff like that. Like they get a lot of different things, you know, and I'm just like, wow. You know, in America, you don't really get that much. So I feel like going while you're in school is probably like the best method, because you got governments that are helping you pay to go abroad. Not only that, there's a lot of scholarships because they want people to learn more about the world. So like they just offer like this money pretty much for you to go. You know, I mean, granted, you have to win the scholarship. I do know that, but like, I think the chances are pretty high, you know. As long as you can deliver like what they need you to do, as long as you can give like the best essay and why you really want to study abroad and so forth, because obviously they want you to write an essay, you know, and just give them that, like, I think you'll get it. Like, I mean, I only applied to one and I got it. So, I mean, unless I had like the best essay ever or something, I don't know. But like, I mean, I only applied to one and I got it, and that was the Gilman Scholarship. If any of you guys seen any of my past videos, and yeah, like that paid for a majority, because I got $5,000. And my schooling altogether plus like staying abroad was gonna calculate to $8,000. So the rest was, you know, loans obviously, and the regular scholarship that I was gonna get too. So like I didn't like, majority of that was like what I applied for like outside of school. So there's a lot out there. I would take that chance to like just get that. But not only that, like I said, it's hard to make Japanese friends in Japan. Like there is no like, where do you go? You know, where do you go to meet friends, you know? It's hard, but I feel like majority of people that you meet is probably through your work or probably through school. Now, if you come here to teach English, you're going to be surrounded by a lot of other English teachers, majority of the time. If you come here as an ALT, you'll be lucky to meet some good Japanese teachers, but majority of them don't know English, so they probably might not talk to you too much, and you'll probably be like, you know, pretty down, like especially if you came here to really like learn it. But like I said, that also depends on where you go, you know, because if you're in a different place, then maybe like those teachers are more talkative. Maybe you're in high school, teaching high school or something, so I mean they generally have to know English, so I mean you have somebody to talk to, you know. But like in a university kind of setting, especially if you go to like an international university, pretty much, I won't say everybody, obviously, but because, you know, there's just some people that, well, it was like the cheapest school, or, oh, well, my friend was going, so I thought I should go too, you know, kind of thing, you know. But there are those that just really want to get to know like other, you know, international people, you know, like from different countries like Africa, you know, Mexico. Like I'm studying Portuguese, so I really want to meet people from Brazil and stuff like that. Like I met a lot of those people. So if you go to a school like that, I feel like it's the best way that you can set up roots in Japan, or like anywhere. If you go anywhere, like in Mexico or so forth, you know, you get to set up like those roots, you get to make friends. And honestly, it's like the best way to see if you actually want to live there. Because when I first came here, like I was thinking like, maybe my plan is to live in Japan. Like I was thinking long term. Like now I'm kind of like, I don't know. But like my first time coming, like before I was coming, like I was really into Japanese music. I thought it was gonna be amazing, you know. Like I wanted to live here forever, you know. But I really want to travel the world too. Like I really want to go everywhere. But I was thinking like, should my foundation be in Japan, you know? But you know, like I said, I came here and like things changed or whatever. Like my ideal of what it is changed. So like that is like, it's either going to still come true. I'm either gonna still be here for like ever, for a long period of time, or for a short period of time, or whatever, that's still there. Or there's, you know, there's the going home, I guess, or just trying a different country, you know, Korea, London, or something like that, because I really want to go everywhere I can. But coming here, you know, it was good. It was good for me because I needed that chance to get out of my country, to get out of my zone, and just know that there's like other people out there. I mean, there's different people in America, especially in California. We have so many types of different people: Japanese, Korean, Chinese, you know, people from all different places. So like all those people are there. But I mean, to just go to a different country where obviously the Japanese people are Japanese, you know, the ones back home, they're probably Americanified, or is that even a word? But, you know, like Americanized. Hi. So let's go with that. So like, I mean, I feel like our personalities are just all over the place, as in Japan kind of has like one center. I'm hoping there's more. But, you know, like, it was the best way for me to just come here, meet different people that want to learn English, meet people that just want to, like, learn other, like, things from different people from different parts of the world, you know. Like, I got to meet a lot of different people while I was in school. You know, so I feel like it's, like, the best method, especially if you're trying to make friends, if you're trying to come here and learn more about Japan, if you're trying to study Japanese, you know, like, you get all that into one. Now, teaching, like I said, I don't get to like, I try hard to get the teachers to, like, let's do something. Let's yeah, we have school, but let's build a friendship. But, like, they're just like, you know, and that tends to happen in Japan. Like, the work life, they're just like, I'm trying to just do anything I have to do for work, but then if it's not work, then yeah, of course, let's hang out. But pretty much that's a no. That's definitely no. But like those in school, pretty like it's bad. But like they're pretty much using their parents' money to do all the things that they do, traveling abroad and all that stuff. So they're not working. I mean, I had like a few that did some part-time, and I mean really part-time, but majority didn't work at all. So like there was just always just hanging out and just enjoying like themselves, and I got to hang out with them and do different things like that. So I feel like, for me at least, and hopefully if any of you guys are able to come study abroad, or if any of you guys have studied abroad, you can also comment and let me know what your experience was like. Like, I felt like that was the best way to come. Now, if you're just like, if you're out of school, obviously, like, you can't really come to study abroad because there's no method, because you're not in university anymore. But they're still coming here to, like, just like for a language school. I mean, if you have the money, because that tends to get kind of like, if you have the money, because you only get the scholarships if you're in school to come here. But if you're not in school, then there's not really a scholarship to come here, unless you can get one from Japan, which can happen too. Like, you don't make that much money or something, or they have a scholarship for this language school or something like that. Those are methods out there too, but it's a lot less than coming while you're actually in school, like in university. So if any of you guys are in university and you're thinking, like, just thinking about, like, man, I kind of want to go here, I kind of want to go there, my advice is to do it. Like, you don't have to do a full year like I did, but like 6 months, you know, is good enough for you to like get an understanding of, you know, how people are there and stuff, especially if you plan to live there for some time. If you plan to live like anywhere for some, like, yeah, after this I think I really want to live in Mexico, after this I really want to live in Korea, you know, if that's something you really want to do, I really advise at least doing a year. 6 months is pretty cool, but it may still end faster than you think. But in 1 year, you're through all the roller coaster rides, you're like, yeah, I really don't want to stay here, I'm going home. Or, yeah, this is the place. Like, I think I'm going to live here. And, like, what I did is I graduated back home, but at the same time, like, I didn't walk. But, I mean, for me, it wasn't a big thing walking. Maybe it was for my mom. I don't know. We never really talked about it. I wonder if that was a thing for her. She wanted to go. Now I feel bad. I don't know. I never asked her. But, I mean, I guess it is my decision. Anyway, off topic. But, like, it's something that, like, I really want to stay. So I was like, go. I mean, I could have come back, walked, and then came back kind of thing, but that was kind of like, you know, all over the place. As far as like, you know, just starting working and then just moving on with my life from there, and that's what I did. I applied to Nova, and then I started working for Nova, and I graduated without walking. I received my degree in the mail. I mean, you still got to receive it in the mail anyway, months later. And then I just started working, and then from there, like, my life in Japan started. Yeah, but for me, I think it was like the best method. So if any of you guys liked studying abroad, anywhere, it doesn't even have to be in Japan, but if you just had a good time studying abroad, I really want to know about it. I want to know, like, especially like if you thought it was going to be like a certain way, but then you went there and it wasn't, or you thought it was going to be like bad, like, but maybe I should just try it, and then it was like just the best thing ever. I really want to know, because like for me, like I said, it was different. Like, you know, there's stuff that I heard, like I said, from my Japanese friends before I came here, so I should have known that it was different. But you know, I'm the type of person who wants to experience it for myself, so I still came, and I got to meet cool people. I mean, I know Charla. See you guys next time. Bye.